Comparative analysis of managerial skills in the private and public sectors. Introduction. In today's complex and evolving world, managers in both the private and public sectors face unique challenges and responsibilities. While there are fundamental similarities in their roles, there are distinct differences in the skills and competencies required to excel in each sector. This essay aims to explore and compare the managerial skills that are often associated with private sector managers and are not as prevalent among their public sector counterparts. Profit-oriented mindset. Private sector managers are driven by a profit-oriented mindset that sets them apart from their public sector counterparts. They operate in competitive environments where the bottom line is a key measure of success. Financial acumen plays a critical role in their decision-making processes as they analyze market trends, manage costs, and drive revenue growth. The ability to understand and interpret financial statements, evaluate investment opportunities, and assess risk is vital to their success. In contrast, public sector managers focus on delivering public services and achieving policy objectives rather than generating profits. Their decision-making is influenced by multiple stakeholders and considerations, including political factors and resource constraints. As a result, financial acumen is not typically a primary skill set for public sector managers. 2. Risk-taking and innovation. Innovation and risk-taking are commonly associated with private sector managers due to the dynamic nature of their industries. In order to remain competitive, private sector managers must continuously seek out new opportunities, products, and services. They are comfortable with taking calculated risks, adapting to changing market conditions, and embracing disruptive technologies. Innovation is an integral part of their business strategies, and they foster a culture that encourages creativity and entrepreneurship. Public sector managers, on the other hand, often operate in more risk-averse environments due to the nature of public service delivery. Their decision-making is subject to scrutiny, accountability, and public interest considerations. As a result, they may have less flexibility to experiment with new approaches and technologies, and innovation may not be as deeply embedded in their organizational culture. 3. Customer-centric approach. Private sector managers are known for their customer-centric approach, driven by the need to meet customer needs and exceed their expectations. They invest heavily in market research, customer relationship management, and developing strategies to gain a competitive edge by delivering superior products or services. Private sector organizations prioritize customer satisfaction as a key performance indicator and continuously seek feedback to improve their offerings. In contrast, public sector managers also focus on serving the public, but they face additional constraints and stakeholders that influence decision-making. Their focus may be more on ensuring equitable access to services and meeting the diverse needs of citizens rather than solely maximizing customer satisfaction. Public sector organizations often have multiple stakeholders with differing priorities, which can make it challenging to adopt a purely customer-centric approach. 4. Performance management and accountability. Performance management and accountability are key skills for managers in both sectors, but their implementation differs due to the varying goals and contexts. Private sector managers set clear goals and targets, hold employees accountable for results, and drive performance through reward systems based on individual and team achievements. They have well-established performance evaluation processes and use performance data to make informed decisions about promotions, bonuses, and career advancement. Public sector managers also prioritize performance, but they face unique challenges in evaluating performance due to the nature of public service delivery. They must balance competing objectives, such as efficiency, equity, and transparency, and consider external factors beyond their control. Performance evaluation in the public sector often incorporates broader metrics, such as social impact and citizen satisfaction, and requires collaboration with stakeholders to ensure accountability. Agile decision-making. Private sector managers operate in fast-paced and dynamic business environments, which demand agile decision-making skills. They are accustomed to analyzing data, identifying trends, and making informed decisions under pressure. Private sector organizations often have flatter hierarchies, enabling quicker decision-making and more responsive actions to market changes. In contrast, public sector managers may encounter bureaucratic processes and stakeholder consultations, which can sometimes slow down decision-making. Public sector decision-making involves considering a wider range of factors, including legal and regulatory requirements, public opinion, and the long-term impact on society. While public sector managers may face additional challenges, there is a growing recognition of the need for agile decision-making and organizational agility in response to emerging trends and complex challenges. Conclusion. In conclusion, private sector managers possess certain skills that may not be as prevalent among their public sector counterparts. These include a profit-oriented mindset, risk-taking and innovation, a customer-centric approach, performance management and accountability, and agile decision-making. While these skills are not exclusive to either sector, the unique contexts and objectives of each sector influence the emphasis placed on different skill sets. As the lines between the private and public sectors continue to blur, there is an increasing recognition of the need for cross-sectoral skills and collaboration. Managers in both sectors can learn from each other and adapt their skill sets to navigate the challenges and opportunities of a rapidly changing world.